All right, so today's topic is very interesting. I know I say that about a lot of them, but this one is quite interesting. And our topic today is men and women cannot be friends, without certain expectations, or the guy the guy wanting something. Yeah, but I've always said this: guys are guys. They think with one thing and one thing only. And for me, I've always had to set the boundaries. They're going to katia you, but let them know, checky, nothing is happening. They're probably going to katia you again when you're drunk or when you're in a vulnerable place to see if they still have a chance. But if you set that boundary, men are very short-sighted. They'll find someone who will give them and stop chasing you. Yes, it's possible, but you have to set the boundaries. Don't lead them on. Don't flirt with them. Otherwise, they'll be like, there's a door open. There's a door open. I'm just waiting for my chance. Don't do that.
Actually, why we are having this live topic is because there's a video that is going viral on the socials about Steve Harvey, who said that he cannot be friends with a woman because men always look for a crack in the door to get into your pants. And
they're always looking for
but
an
I
opening.
think it's a two-way thing. The same way men look for a crack, there are women who are out there looking
just waiting
for the hole. Hata nile dalili. Hata kuna crack bado. Wanaangalia dalili. We were having this conversation with my person. And the whole thing was behind the way, okay, personally I have a lot of male friends. No shame, no nothing. Those are my friends. Like watu wengi when you're nakuanga around me, they are male figure. They are male. Hata wezi kwa figure. Unajua figures ni watu ka role models. So they're just male species. Okay? And at the end of the day, it's okay to have friends, but utapata huwezi waambia vitu zako zote. Unaget, like if you have a problem with your person, then you go telling to the male species. Unajua kidogo anapiga calculation, and at the end of the day, if your friends really like you as a friend, sengine inaweza kwa ni kidogo anasawingi. So they can be hoping for an opportunity to shoot a shot, make a move, try and have something. It can be not necessarily a relationship, but maybe friends with, unajua mnatoka kwa friends inaongeza with benefits,
something.
Friends you get anything can happen. So I feel like you can, but you need to be very clear, and you need to have ushisikia zile boundaries deep, kaya and chimba and all that.
Hakuna mtu anaweza cross.
Like, na lakini mimi ukienda tunaenda pamoja. Mimi mwenyewe ni boundary. I myself am a boundary. You get?
Let me just say this. I don't see where Steve Harvey got those notions from. I mean, speak for thyself, because why would you not be friends with a female just because? And then you hate when women say we drive that narrative of men are trash. So why are you saying that 99.9% of men want to get into your pants? First off, it's very easy. When you teach your kids that, listen, if they are male, they are boys, teach them that you can actually have platonic friendships with your female friends without expecting anything. And you start it from birth. You teach them that, listen, you cannot look at a woman and think that's a sex object, But true. You do let us know. 111, 444, 111. Those are just my sentiments. But we got to take, we're going to advice part.
No, we're taking a break.
We're taking a break. So we're taking a very short commercial break. We'll be right back. Tuambieni 111, 444, 111.
Welcome back, everybody. If you've just joined us, you're not late at all. I want to sample some of your SMSs. Someone here is saying men should learn to socialize with females, expecting nothing in return. Facts. Hi, ladies. Looking good as always. In my opinion, men can have friends as long as he has his limits and is principled. He's good to go. Again, facts. Someone else here is saying it all depends with the background of the man or culture ya mtu. Also very important. You can be friends, but you can't tell them your secrets. Hi, Switch. You ladies look. Question mark. Oh, lovely. Love you people. Thank you very much. Hi, girls. Joyce. Nakupenda sana. Thank you so much. Hi, girls. The show is lit. My boys love you, Nana. I'm Mama Philbert from Eldoret. Yeah. Do you have anything on social media?
Hello to the boys.
Yes. On Facebook, naona Ruth Wahu anasema much love Nana, watching from Zima. I'm seeing Ella anasema chat for tune in from Kitengela, looking good ladies. Kirigi anasema welcome to my favorite show. Hi, Kush Tracy, you look sharp. Thank you. I'm seeing Gladys anasema Joyce, we are expecting a surprise. Carlton anasema love you ladies. Nicole Lock from Naivasha. Kali anasema hey gorgeous ladies. I'm seeing Nasha anasema well hi my people. Kayola is watching. Marcus present. Oh, to a Mark present. Okay, to a Mark register mko present. Niaje Kush Tracy na Nowiti and Joyce Maina ni Miss. Rose anasema H Nana I see you. Shiro Morina anasema hello ladies, you look amazing. Kush my favorite you look Inatesa Santi. Locked in from Nyaururu anasema huyu ni Wambuya anasema tune in from Komarok Nairobi. I'm in for the hottest tea. John anasema ha. That man must have smoked cannabis. Vera Sidika, your mother. It's a very dry joke. Well,
hey, my God.
Me and you says we do concur. Alice pia anasema tuned na mkopoa nyote. Any more feedback?
No, not really. We are still talking about this topic because people, kuna watu wengi sana wana feel.
Yeah, there's a lot of feedback.
There's someone who says it's just really funny to me how men will say things like this, but then be offended when women assume all men want is sex.
You know.
How is that not a safe conclusion when men loudly express they can't fathom a relationship with women outside of sex? Exactly, you know. Another one says some men really do a disservice to themselves, acting like they have no control over their impulses, yet turn around and demand that we respect them because they are leaders. I mean, if you cannot control your pants, you cannot zip
your package.
You cannot just. My God,
and you know, I think
how will you survive? You know, like I'm just thinking, you cannot zip
you only
up your
think
pants,
with
but
one
you
thing.
want me to, you
not
want me
to
to trust you. You want me to trust you enough to let you be friends with these people, but still, me, I don't know how you go back on your word like that.
Yeah, I think for me personally, the reason why I don't find it a big deal is because I grew up around boys. Like I learned the psyche of boys before I learned the psyche of girls. You know, I have a brother. All the cousins who are my age mates are boys. So by the time the girls came around, I was like 6, 8. You know, so I'd spent all this time with guys. So for me, it's not a big deal. I remember even when my first let's call him my best friend, because when we moved to this new neighborhood when I was 11, again, the people my age were boys, 2 boys. And one of them, like in high school, was constantly like trying to express his feelings, but I'd always cut it short. I'm like, I don't want to hear it, like just my friend. But he eventually got it, and we've been friends for 20 years. The other one, we've also been friends for 20 years. He's never even tried to cut me. We're just friends. So it's very possible. I
feel like, yes, it's something that it's doable. But let me give you guys a situation I was given. Sawa, like I always say, me, I have a lot of conversations. Yes, I have a lot of conversations. And nilikuwa, venye tu nimesema, most of my friends, they are males, by the way. Like, beshte wangu ni machali. Sidhani hata nakuanga around madem. But that's just me. But now I was asked, okay, because tunaongea in terms of a relationship, sindio? Maybe you are in a relationship, you're married to someone, is it okay to have? Because I think hapo hivyo ndio itamata. But if you're just friends, I don't even care if you have 100 women around you, because we have nothing. But if you're in a relationship, so many nikaulizwa, like we were having this conversation. Nikaulizwa, okay, you have a lot of male friends, sindio? So it was turned. How would you feel if I'm always around my female friends, we're going everywhere together?
But there are limits.
No, that's what I'm saying. You get, yes, kuna limits. As a mature person, if you trust your person and you're loyal to them, you understand this. But sasa ile unaulizwa, how would you feel?
I've been in a situation where it's like
not
that.
A big deal, right?
To me, it's not a big deal.
But and when it was turned, I saw what he was talking about.
But I've been with people who have female friends and it doesn't bother me. They go hang out, I go hang out with my friends. Tunapatana, tukipatana.
But I feel like when it comes, you see, when we talk about compromising in relationships, kuna vitu zingine, friendships zingine lazima zitakuwa ziko na mali mwisho wake imefika. It can't be the same the way I used to call you, yo, wagwan, tunaenda wapi ni sato. We, ni aje, plani gani, tunatoka tunaenda sijui wapi, you get. Hatuwezi kwa na hizo calls za katikati ya usiku za, we, si tutokeni tuende place, tuende tukakunywe. Sijui tuendeni tukahangout wapi, tuendeni sijui tuende tukadozo wapi.
And then
you can't do when you're in a relationship. So you see, it's not about me not trusting you. Ama me not believing that you can be loyal to me. But nile, would you feel good if I do something like this? Because kila mseta kuna question. In your head you'll be like,
as long as there are boundaries. Okay, can I say?
Yeah, if you set boundaries, you should be
but
fine.
You know,
I've been
you
in that
setting
situation.
is okay,
but
what about the other person?
Because I've been in that situation where I've dated someone who most of his friends were female and we never had a problem. As long as you set those boundaries. Like, I think boundaries are so important because, like, you can't go and start talking to your male friend about, like, your boyfriend, oh, sijui amefanya nini. No, like, just the way I can't come and talk to Nana about problems I'm having with, like, my person. person
Yes.
in a bad light or
Yes.
come and tell her, oh, by the way, unajua umefanya hivi. No, boundaries. There are certain things you can't talk about. You know, especially when you're married.
But you know, boundaries, you unajua boundaries zako.
But
Yeah, yes,
let's check.
I'm not
about
talking
it.
about you people. I'm talking about the extra people.
Yeah.
Ale watu wako nje. Ule mse mwenye ana ai mtu wako.
Si
Ule
pia
mse
kuna
mwenye
mtu anani ai, na
ndio
nimeset
hivyo-
boundaries.
ndio hivyo ndo
Wacha
nasema
nikuseme,
sasa.
acha nifanye
It's
tu
not
a
about
case
you
scenario.
guys, but it's about our say.
But
Yeah.
even
Kuna
me-
mtu ajui boundaries atakuwa
pia
tu
mi
like
kuna mtu anani ai na it's either you cut them off or tell them, listen, me I'm in a situation and if you want us to remain friends, you need to stop doing
Yeah.
But let me give you a case scenario where I have male friends. You know, you as a man don't believe that you can actually be friends with female without sleeping with them. But you will expect me to trust you when you go to work. When these friends, they're not your friends. The people, the women that you're working with, they're not your friends. Ama unatry kuniambia nini, and then look at me I know my boundaries when it comes to the male. You know, like I know that the things I cannot tell him that those
your
are
man.
just my man's problems, exactly. Right? But then you start telling me even them they are sleeping with me, you know, like just because
So he's
me to
projecting.
Heshimiane, don't
They're
project
projecting
your
their
issues and insecurities
I
to
think
me.
it's a complicated situation you find yourself
Yeah.
in. But I feel like if you value your relationship, you'll know what to cut off. You'll know what to stop completely. Because kuna wase yes ulikuwa ngonaongea nao. But kuna venye najua ile clearly hata kasi tukwanga mabeshte, but najua this has never been like a straightforward friendship. Una get
Yes.
like
Something
ilikuwanga
funny,
na kuna
something,
kwanga tu na utu tupanyaru tunatrengi kupitia. So me knowing and understanding that, I know this is one of the friendships zenye lazima zitabaki zimehang. Una get I can no longer tolerate
And I
ama
think-
keep on, you know, ile
entertaining.
exactly I can't just entertain that friendship. Na set nile akubaya nile tu where I respect the relationship. I mean, I respect my marriage and I don't want to jeopardize that just because in the name of friendship and you can decide one day umeamka useme nataka kuharibu huku kabisa. I don't know if you're getting
you don't want the
but-
same happening to you. You know, if you sit together as adults and you set your boundaries and be like, you know, I had this friendship and ilikuwa hivi, even me nilikuwa, but you know, we can't do that anymore. It will be very easy. Because I won't let some things happen because I'm like, guy, what if he did the same to me?
Exactly.
I'd be devastated.
Yeah.
Of course I won't do
But
it.
can
So
I
you
tell
have
you
to
something? That is
compromise
because
for it
you are
to work.
an empath.
Yeah.
Some men don't have
They
that
don't think like that.
discernment of knowing
It
this
am
is the
hurt.
point I should do this. This is the point I should place myself in her shoes and think, what if it was me?
Yeah.
Most men are actually not empaths like that.
true.
Just very
Because only
few of
one
them.
thing is working.
Exactly.
Only one brain.
But I'm like,
is
I
working.
feel like to anyone who's in a relationship, ama you're trying to maneuver around your relationship, ama you're in a marriage setup and all that, always put yourself in the other person's shoe.
Yeah.
So that by the time, anaweza kuwa nakwambia, maybe kwa kutona, si big deal, like me, venye yangu ilikuja kani hit, nikakuwa like, hey, mi naweza shikanare. Then you see, say nakuwa, I'm being selfish, you get. I want
Yes.
it to be, when it's
double
me,
standards.
exactly,
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not even fair. So put yourself in the other person's shoe and try and understand and see things from where they're coming from. And also try to imagine, ingekuwa ni mimi nafanyiwa hivyo, will I be happy?
Exactly.
So I won't lie to you, you'll cut off some friendships
You might
zenye
have
uko
to.
nazo if you want your relationship to work. And you know, just go with what matters. Kuna friendships zingine hata wewe mwenyewe ukiulizwa
You don't
surely
need them.
ni za
Yep.
karibu pesa, za
need
kufanya
them.
mke na hangover.
Man.
Hata ukiangalia ukikosa hata mkose
Haikusaidii.
kuonana 2 years, it's okay. You won't die.
Yeah.
You'll be
You'll
okay.
be fine. Moral of the story
Yeah.
is that it's very possible. You just need to set boundaries. And also another important thing is make sure, like when you're dating, make sure the others beat the others. You know, if you're a guy with female friends, make sure they meet your girlfriend. If you're a female with male friends, make sure they meet. Because it sounds like something so small, and I keep saying, someone told me that a few years ago, and like the minute it happened, I was like, this makes so much sense.
Yeah.
You can't leave him in his thoughts and be like, oh my God, this is what they're talking about, this is what they're doing. And yes, you can say, oh, they can pretend that nothing is happening, but you can pick up on energies.
You can,
If you're an intuitive person, you'll be like, this conversation is a bit weird. Why is it weird? Is it because I'm here? So make sure they meet, yeah?
Yeah.
That's
Maybe
simple.
it's true.
Lakini-
Let's, venye nilisema mimi mwenyewe ni boundary.
Yeah.
So if you're going somewhere to also help establish the boundaries,
Ehe.
you gon carry your girl.
You get
carry
me,
my
your
friend.
girl.
Twende.
You carry your man.
Exactly.
You,
The
man
more the
God-
merrier.
Eh,
You know, the more
God
the merrier.
establish the boundaries.
Lakini juu tunasonga tusonge advice pod, tusaidie wananchi jamani. It's time for advice pod.